Hello, my little scientist. Welcome to our online science class. I'm teacher Riham, your science teacher. May Allah protect Saudi Arabia and all Islamic countries from any dangers. Today, inshallah, let's talk about our lesson solids, okay? Let's learn more about the solids, okay? Today, inshallah, we will use different ways to measure these solids. First, we know before in the last period what is solid. All things we know, all things are made of matter. All things are made of matter. And we have three kinds of matter. We have how many kinds? Three kinds of matter: solid, gas, and liquid. Solid, gas, and liquid. Okay, let's talk about solid. What about solid? Solid is a kind of matter. So number one, solid is a kind of matter. Solid is a kind of matter. Number one, solid is a kind of matter. And solid has shape of its own. Solid has shape of its own. Solid like the laptop. If I take my laptop and put it inside my bag, or if you take your book and put it inside your bag, it will be has the same shape. The shape not different or doesn't change. So solid has shape of its own, Look at this puzzle pieces, and here the finished puzzle. The puzzle pieces and the finished puzzle have the same amount of matter, okay? Have the same amount of matter. So solids also keep its shape. If we move this cup above the table, below the table, so it will keep its shape, the same cup, it's not change, okay? So solids keep its shape. Solids is a kind of matter. Solid has shape of its own. Solids have the same amount of matter. Solid keep its shape, okay? If even it is moved. Look at this picture and tell me what are the solids in this photo. The solids like this blocks and this shelf, this basket. So many things are solids around us, okay? Let's talk about the properties of the solid. We know properties that if we describe the solids, if we talk about the shape, the size, the feel, how it's feel, the color, many things. If we describe the solid, so now we talk about the properties. So what are some properties of the solids? Some solids are big, like this car or like our car. Some solids are big. Others are small, like this pencil. It's small. So some solids are big and others are small. Solids feel soft. Some solids feel soft. Oh, look, try to touch it. Oh, it's soft. Touch this yarn also. Yeah, it's soft. And others feels hard. If we touch it, it's hard. Touch this rock. Oh, it's hard. And what about the scissors? Also, it is hard. So some solids feels soft and others feels hard. Some solids feel smooth. Touch this apple. Oh, it's smooth. And what about this pineapple? Oh, it's rough. It is rough. So solids feels smooth, others feels rough. Solids feels smooth, others feels rough. And so solids can be different shapes and colors. Solids can be different shapes, different colors, different sizes, from different have different properties from different materials. Okay, not all the solids are the same, but all the solids have fixed shape. All the solids have shape of its own, or the solid has shape of its own. Okay. What else? What are other properties of these solids? Some solids can bend and fold. So solids can bend and fold. Look. Bend like if we bend this clay, bend or fold, the same meaning, bend or fold, like when we bend this clay to make many shapes, when we fold this paper, okay, to make also many shapes like this shape, okay. So you can fold some solids, and you can bend some solids, honey, okay, to make different shapes. Now, how can we measure the solids? We know before that we can measure the mass. and mass, how matter inside the solid, how matter inside the solid. So we can measure the mass by the balance. We can measure the mass by the balance. We can measure the mass by the balance. Today we will learn how we can measure the length, tall. If we look at this chalk, how we can measure the tall of its chalk, how long this chalk, by the ruler, by the ruler. Look, this chalk has 10 centimeter, okay, 10 centimeter, okay. So we can measure the solid's length by the ruler, by the ruler. We can measure the solid's mass by the balance, okay. Now, evaluation time. Can I ask you, number one, solids come in different sizes, in different shapes, and different what? Yeah, different colors. Amazing. Okay. What about number two? You can fold or what some solids to make many shapes. You can fold or bend. You can fold or bend. Look, fold or bend some solids, okay, to make many shapes. Solids feel different. Solids feel different because they have different what? Amazing, different properties, because they have different properties. So solids feels different. Some feel soft, others feel rough. Some feels hard, others feel smooth, because they have different properties. Because they have different properties. Number four, you can use a what to measure the length of some solids. If you wanted to measure the length of your table, the length of your chair, the length of your laptop, you can measure the balance or ruler. Amazing. You can use the ruler. You can use the ruler to measure the length, but you can use the balance to measure the mass. Balance to measure the mass. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day, grade 1.